Hello, everyone, and welcome to Soul Stained Ink. My name is Beth, and I am here with a different kind of library haul. Stay tuned to see what I mean. So, before we get into the library haul, I do want to apologize. I haven't really been around this month. I'm not feeling very well. I've had a lot of physical issues, uh, a lot of brain fog. I'm forgetful. I'm just exhausted all the time. I did finally give in. I was peer pressured by my friends, and I went to the doctor and we found out what's wrong, and I'm getting treatments, but it's just been a very exhausted month, and I haven't gotten a whole lot done. I've been working on In the Woods by Tana French, which is the first in the Dublin Murder Squad series, for about 3 weeks now, I think. And I am absolutely positively adoring this book. However, I'm taking it a lot slower than I normally would because of the massive amounts of forgetfulness and brain fog that I have happening right now. I have still finished like 19 books in the month of January, but most of them are chapter books that I've read with Elena. So, like big books, I read The Confabulist, and then I'm reading In the Woods. But you guys don't want to know about all of that. Although, if you want to know more about my illness, let me know, and I'll make a video about pernicious anemia, which is what I have. Anyway, the library, the library hall, the library was having blind dates with a book. So basically, if you don't know, blind date with a book is where they wrap a book and then they give you clues about that book. Bookstores do it, and our library does it. Now, they did it a couple of years ago and didn't have a great response, but they decided to try it again, and the librarians said they're having a really amazing response to it this time, which makes me very, very happy. But I got two. So, what they had you do is if you got a blind date with a book, you were supposed to give them the name of another book that you know that they had in physical form that they could wrap up and put hints on and put out to replace the one you picked up. So I picked out two, gave them the names of two books, and I really hope that somebody gets those books and really enjoys them. Now, I did have several that I kind of looked at the clues and went, oh, well, that's Chasing Jack the Ripper. Oh, well, that's The Strange Adventures of uh, Dr. Norrell and Mr. Strange, or, but, Norrell and Strange. And then, oh, well, that's You by Caroline Kepnes. Oh, that's Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Like, there were several where I either knew the summaries enough that I could tell it was the book in question, or I'd read the book and just knew that's what it had to be. There were a couple that I could not figure out that sounded amazing. So this one says humorous stories, science fiction, fantasy, adventure. Take a ride with me. I have no idea. It's a big floppy book, and that's it. Like, I could not decide. Like, maybe it's short stories. I don't know. But I am very excited to find out because I really honestly had no clue what it might be. So let's let you see it first. Okay. The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Um, I have actually been looking at getting getting a copy of this, getting the audiobook for this, something, because I haven't read the book in its entirety at all. Um, I've read I've read pieces of it, but like I haven't read all five novels. I've read pieces, and of course I've watched the movie and I loved it. But I've really been wanting to read it lately, so that's awesome. And all five novels is less than 900 pages, so that's not too bad. I mean, I'm pretty good at the big books most of the time if I can get this under control. All right, then the other one really intrigued me because it says thriller, suspense, large print, and then the only other thing it says is, "Do you like your books mysterious?" Like, yes. So I don't have a guess for this one either, which is really why I picked it. Because it's just like, hey, I'm mysterious. You should choose me. Hey. You Will Pay by Lisa Jackson. Okay, I don't know anything about this, but I feel like I read a Lisa Jackson book last year, maybe. I don't know. Let's see. It starts as a prank, a way to blow off steam after a long summer at Camp Horseshoe. Camp Horseshoe. Counselors, they're gonna scare Monica. 20 years later, there's a discovery of human remains in a cavern at that spot. Lucas worked there that infamous summer when two girls went missing. Oh, so this follows a crime 20 years after it happens and teenagers at camp. And this is either going to be really good or really cheesy or both. But I'm kind of excited to find out. So I got You Will Pay by Lisa Jackson and then Douglas Adams, The Ultimate Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, all five novels in one complete bind up. So that makes me really happy. I feel like I chose really, really well. And as the librarians reminded me, not all blind dates end well. Please feel free to hike it out the bathroom window and, you know, bring the book back unread if you need to. So there is always that option as well. I hope you guys are having a wonderful week. I will talk to you guys again soon.